Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna be doing an update for my um mono green deck, magic deck. So I went to a tournament last night and I went 1-2. So it could have been better if I would got all the stuff that I needed for it, or been able to change all the stuff that I needed for it last night. Which I did get all the stuff for it last night, but I just didn't really feel like changing it because I just wanted to see how it would do. So it could have been better, but now since with all the changes I did to it, I think it's probably a lot more better. So yeah, let's just get on with the deck or with the deck. So it's 4 Voicing Satire. Really good card. You gotta run 4. Just helps untap target land so I can tap again for getting that creature off, so it really helps. And then I imagine to get 3 more Elvish Mystic last night because I only had 1, so that really helped. Or that will really help out a lot. Just a lot more extra mana to be able to use. 2 Genesis Hydra. Imagine the trade for these last night. A really good card, actually. Basically, you gotta pay 2 mana cost plus however much that you wanted to give it for the power and toughness. And then 2 Nessian Wild Ravager or Ravager. Basically, if they pay the tribute 6, then it's basically a 12/12. If not, then Nessian Wild Ravager fights another target creature. So it's pretty good. And then I got 2 Terra Stomper last night. Really good card. Cannot be countered. Plus it has trample. So yeah, it's pretty good. And then Golden Hind just adds more mana. Tap it to add more mana. With 2 costs, it's not bad. And then I got Mistcutter Hydra. Had this card for a while. OP. It basically comes in as a whatever you want it to be. Plus it has haste and protection from blue. So yeah, a Hydra with haste is not something that you want to mess with. Plus if it has trample. So yeah. Scourge of Skull of Val. Trample, and then you basically tap it, sacrifice a creature, and then it gets that many +1/+1 counters on it. So I can make this guy become pretty big. And then Nessian Game Warden is the next one. It's not a bad card. Pretty good, I'd say. And then Wall of Mulch. I basically have this in here for a little bit of protection until I can get my big creatures out, and then just sweep the whole field. So, and then Charging Rhino. It cannot be blocked by 1 or more than 1 creature. So, yeah, it's pretty good. And then Hornet Queen, basically a 2/2 Death Touch. Kind of OP. Kind of overpowered. But still really good. And also flying, so. And then Vulpine Goliath. I think that's how I'm supposed to pronounce that. 6/5 with trample. I like that picture. It's pretty cool. And then next we got Nyla's Disciple. Disciple. Basically you gain life for your devotion to green, so, you know, all of this. So, yeah. So that's basically my creatures I play. Now for the enchantments, instances, and sorceries. 3 Verdant of Haven. It's basically enchant land. And so when I tap that enchant land, it basically gives me the one. Let's say I equipped it to this, for example, and I went to tap it. This would count as a land, so I would basically have 2 available land to use. So it's really quite useful. And then with this one, I would basically be gaining 3. So 1, 2, 3. So it's really quite a both really good for more mana to use. So I have 3 Verdant Haven and 2 Market Festival. So I'll move that over to the side, and I'll show you that again in case if you guys didn't get a chance to look at it. So there you go. And then Karametro's Favor, really good. I can basically equip it to basically a Elvis Mystic, and I'll show you guys an example with this too. So let's say I equipped it to this. This automatically counts as 1 mana, and then it basically adds 1 mana of any color to my mana pool. So this would basically count as 2 mana as well. So I would tap it for 2. So that's also another really cool part. So and there's 2 of those. So just trying to show you guys examples of what all the stuff that I add actually does. And then 2 Falling for Vitality, it's basically a searcher, like what Yu-Gi-Oh has for creatures. This is basically a searcher for basically land. So and this is basically what my whole deck actually does: is searches out land, gives me more mana, and then just shoots the field. So it's pretty good. And then Dictate of Karametra, it has Flash, and then basically I get 1 more extra mana, or they actually do. So it could be better, but it's still not too bad. And then Peregrination, basically adds 2 basic lands, so more mana, and then I get the Scry, so really good. And then Nesta's Expedition, more mana, 2 basic land, and then it had also Convoked. Mortal's Resolve, it gets +1/+1 and indestructible. My creature does, so it's pretty good. And then Bow of Nyla, basically attacking creatures that I control have Death Touch, so that's OP. And then I basically tap 1 colors, tap a forest, and then tap it, choose 1, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, or Bow of Nyla deals 2 damage to target creature with flying, or I gain 3 life, or put up to 4 cards from the graveyard onto the bottom of your library in any order. So it's a pretty good enchantment. So, and then I'll show you guys all the lands that I run. So, but yeah, that's basically my update for this deck. I'd say it's definitely a heck of a lot more better than my previous version of this, in my opinion. Yeah, so thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And yeah, I will see you guys there. Alright, later guys.